Oh, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I was just hanging out. I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, okay. So like, yeah, minor third position stuff. I want to show you guys about the Dorian mode and not just the blues licks like the. I just listened to George Smith and Kim Wilson, Dennis Grindley for that stuff. I want to talk about just purely the Dorian scale. I had a note stick on me. Okay, so what is that? One draw, two blow, two draw bend, a whole step, two draw, three draw bend, a whole step, three draw, natural, four blow, four draw. Moving it up an octave, it's four draw, five blow, five draw, six blow, six draw, seven blow, eight draw. Okay, this is a great position for playing over anything minor, including blues. You can listen to my tune Baked Potato to hear how I can use it in blues. The note that a lot of the blues guys don't like or don't seem to use very much is the three draw. It's the major six. It's but however, it really adds to the mystique of this particular mode, the Dorian mode, and makes third position very, very ominous when it's used in certain ways and contexts. So most of the blues guys will skip over that note and play. And they'll skip over the two blow and the five blow, except when they're going to the five chord. Or just as a passing note. Okay, but I really like to hang on those notes when I'm playing minor. And I don't really have a tune in mind, just some minor jams or a minor mood, sort of. There's our tonic or our root note. I'm using a C harmonica in the key of D. Anyway, it's really pretty. It's a great way to play. And don't be afraid of the three draw natural. It's going to sound a little awkward at first when you're starting out, but if you get it in your scale, and then you start using that scale over the music, you're going to find that it fits in just perfectly. And you can do the little scale exercises I showed you, like starting on the second note, moving down to the first, starting on the third, moving down to the second. And the three climb that I showed you, climb up three, start on the second note, climb up three. That's really fun stuff to do in third position. Now, if you get that down to the point where you solo with that a lot, you can start to add some blue notes, like the six draw bend or the three draw bend all the way down. And you can get more of this kind of sound in addition to the other one. Put them together. That flat five in there. when you hear that major 6, you know, the 3-hole draw, the 7-hole draw, you don't expect to hear that flat 5, and when it comes in, it's really, really intense. I don't know if you can hear that. Actually, a great tune to listen to. The whole song, of course, isn't in this mode or anything, but is the Sibelius Violin Concerto. What a beautiful piece of music. But yeah, there are a lot of dynamics between major and minor notes going on in that piece. I think it's maybe the most beautiful piece of minor music I've ever heard, but you should definitely listen to that. It's not blues or jazz or anything, but it's brilliant. Anyway. I'm going to throw in the 6 overblow, which is the sharp 5 in that position. But just really start learning the regular mode. And then start adding in the notes that you're going to be tempted to. The notes that if you've been playing for 3rd position for a while, that you play all the time, try to not play them for a while. Then when you do put them in, you really feel like how much they can matter. This is one of the ways to break out of like a box that you've been in, is finding a scale or a mode and running up and down it in little intervals, like I showed you, and backwards and forwards, and then mixing that in with what you already know about just jamming and playing riffs can create some really gorgeous contrasts and unexpected things, and before you know it, you'll be your own voice. You won't need to ever listen to any other harmonica player or watch YouTube videos or anything for inspiration, because all of the inspiration will be coming from the scales themselves and just from rhythm and harmony and the chords that are playing behind you. And this is a really wonderful way of making music, because it's, well, it's independent of influence. And I mean, of course, there will be influences just by what sounds good and what doesn't sound good, but that's subjective, and that's where different styles emerge, which is what makes everything so perfect and wonderful, is when people do allow those styles to emerge. Anyway, that's a little bit about 3rd position. Hope you liked it.